you guys. Well, this is going to be a past life reading for Sagittarius. Everybody wants to know what they did in the past life. So, you know, we're going to see how it all comes together today. All right. So, in the past life, it says someone had abundance, pregnancies, and they were very beautiful. It says there was a lot of help from the government. I feel the government helped you guys a lot in a past life. It says in a past life, an Aquarius was a karmic to a lot of you in the past life. I also feel like there was mommy and daddy issues of abuse, either in your life or somebody else's life in the past life. And I feel like somebody used to apologize to you a lot in the past life as well. It also says a water sign didn't trust you in a past life. Also, it says that a water sign was a moocher in the past life too. This person, they used you a lot. Some of y'all might have wore glasses in the past life, or somebody else did. I feel like in your past life there was a sister. Some of y'all had a sister, a sibling that was lying to you a lot in the past life. I feel like your favorite season in the past life was the fall. You love the fall. When the trees just fall off, you know. I feel like in your past life you might have been, always driving brand new cars. It looks like you might have just bought a car as soon as it came out. And I also feel like you ended a cycle back then too. I'm gonna clarify what that cycle was later on. In your past life, it says that your twin flame wanted you forever. They wanted you forever. They told you that they wanted you forever. I feel like somebody might have even told you in a past life that you turned them off too. That could have been somebody else. I don't feel like that was your twin. In your past life, there was so much freedom. I feel like you did everything that you wanted to do. You just was free as a bird, no restrictions at all. In your past life, I feel like you might have gotten married and you had a lot of fun with your partner in the past life. And I feel like you love eating fruit. A lot of y'all probably don't eat fruit as much as you did in your past life, I feel. And also, I feel like some of you enjoyed the spring as well. The spring was a very good time for you. And I also feel like some of y'all might have had a codependent relationship too, like where there was like a lot of addictions, affecting your romantic life. In your past life, somebody could have had hidden children. Maybe you found out you had other siblings or something, or it could have been somebody else, you know, that went through that. I feel like you did a lot of crying, like your heart was broken a lot of times. That could have been from separation from a twin flame or something, or from a karmic. It might have happened that way. And I also feel like someone might have, in your past life, somebody might have made you wait 5 years or more to get married. I also feel like in a past life, some of you were a child star. Like you might have been, on TV. On TV, you could have been like doing something, like you were an entertainer or something. Okay, in a past life, it says. And I also feel like in a past life, you needed to really forgive people, and learn from your mistakes back then too. Some of you may have known a Gemini in your past life, or a mechanic, I feel. Some of y'all were very close to a mechanic. Somebody might have even told you in your past life that, their ex looked it better than you. Okay, when I talk about past life, we could talk about, all the way, in the past life. Like if you believe in that reincarnation stuff, like it could be that, or it could be your past relationships or anything like that too. But I feel like somebody might have told you that their ex looked better than you. Yep. You could have been a cook or a chef, it says. Let me see. I feel like you used to lose feelings for people really fast. Yep, because a lot of Sagittarians fall in love really quick. In your past life, you did not. You did not at all. I also feel like a lot of you could have been a psychic too. Some of y'all might say, I don't even know how to read cards, but some of you were a psychic. Yep. A lot of you that may have water placements may have been definitely like intuitive. Somebody might have told you that they don't want nobody else to have you in the past life as well. Some of you may have had a controlling spouse in a past life. Some of y'all might have lived in Florida. It says some of you were a perfectionist too. Okay, you were. A lot of y'all don't feel like you are now. We have the card of a magician too. That's giving me Gemini again. But some of y'all could have been a magician. Some of y'all could have dealt with water and air signs too, and they were like very heartless towards you. Some of y'all could have known somebody with the name Pam, Jeremy, Scott, Nicole, Sam, or Missy. This is my deck. But I do want to make a past life deck. I do. But I haven't published it yet. In the past life, it's saying that a lot of you were a fraud. In your past life, you could have been bisexual. You know, you could have even been raped, or could have been a rapist. Oh Lord, why is that coming out? My God, that's good thing. That's past life. Good thing that's past life. It says hustler. Some of y'all could have been a hustler in the past life. And a lot of you could have had like great sex and a bad attitude in the past too. Some of y'all could have been on pills. Some of y'all could have been addicted to pills or love pills or something in the past life. Or you could have been working around pills. Maybe you were working in some type of facility where you dish out the pills to some patients or something. I also get that with your past life, you got justice a lot of times, okay? And a lot of you had a spiritual grandmother too, it says. It also says that a lot of you are always, waiting around for payday. Some of y'all could have knew a lot of people that were whoring around and they were alcoholics. But you were very strong, it says. It also says that you were a hard worker. You always went to work. And it says a lot of times that you were unsupported too. Like if you had some ideas or something, you might have been unsupported. But you had a lot of passion, it says. Some of y'all in the past life, your favorite color was blue, it says. And some of you definitely met your soulmate in the past life. And you knew that it was your soulmate. You could have been an attention seeker in the past. See, a lot of us Sagittarians, we're not attention seekers, you know what I mean? But it's saying some of y'all were. A lot of you were like very helpful towards people, especially homeless people. And it also says you could have been doing love spells in the past life too. Some of y'all could have did a love spell to try to make someone love you. Whoa. Oh my gosh. And some of y'all could have lived somewhere where there was a lot of storms and stuff. I don't know what state that may be, but a lot of storms, And it also says that some of you are like really into the theater. Either you were into some type of plays or something, or you just love movies so much, the theater. Some of you could have definitely had a sugar mama or sugar daddy in the past life. You were very, very jealous in the past life as well. Some of y'all might have been telling someone, I love you more all the time. A lot of people don't say that. I love you more. Like, that could have been something that you say. You could have been around other Sagittarians, it says. You were definitely around your karmic soulmate, it says. And you were always into your hometown. You used to think about your hometown all the time. And it says that some of you may have had a large house too. And it also says that you probably like to surprise people. You love to surprise people all the time. Okay. Now let me see what you were ending a cycle with, because that card came out too. Some of y'all could have ended a cycle. It looks like you used to make a lot of money. You were always getting news of money all the time. But I feel like with your relationship that you had, you might have had a bad partner that didn't want to be there for you and take care of you like they were supposed to. And I feel like some of y'all might be repeating that now. Like you might have been dealing with unrequited love, but you had money. And you might have definitely been in the Five of Cups then too, leaving somebody behind. So I feel like you left somebody before in a past life. And you tried to be there for them, but you felt like that person was not giving to the relationship. So some of y'all may be repeating this in this lifetime, dealing with somebody that may be coming back this lifetime to try to screw you over again. Okay, so keep your eyes open. Let me look at your past life again here. When it comes to your past life, I feel like you were always being helpful. You only wanted to be around people that gave you help too, okay? Like if I scratch your back, you're gonna scratch mine. That's how your attitude was. You were very loving. You might have felt like you were someone's twin flame in the past. Like you were like, oh, I know that I'm good. I know I'm a twin flame, so I'm gonna find my match. That's how you used to feel. And you were always connected to money, but the people that you didn't want to be connected to, there was problems with like earth and water, I feel. And I feel like you may have struggled to get away from whoever this earth or water is, it says, in a past life. Some of you may have divorced somebody in a past life because you didn't like their attitude. It could have been air or water, it says. And I feel like you were always interested in traveling the world. Maybe you had a lot of friends and they always wanted to go places with you. Even if you really didn't want to let your guard down and go places with people, I feel like you still did because you wanted to. Now, if you ever went into any type of hardship in your past life, I feel like it would make you really angry. You would be really evil towards people. You wouldn't say anything to them. And I feel like you were focused on your work. You would be all the way into your work all the time, and you would take breaks from people a lot. And you would stay in your head a lot. So you kind of like remind me of an air sign right now. Like you really like shut people off, like completely. Like if you were going through some type of hardship or you felt like you were unsupported. Now, if you go towards people, you will only go towards the people that you want to hang on to. The successful people, it says. So I feel like you wanted to be around someone successful. Leaders, business owners, people like that. You only want to be around bosses and stuff. And I definitely feel like some of y'all may have connected with Taurus in the past life too. Some of you probably used to be always connected to people that run businesses, always doing business, coming up with business plans all the time. And it was always successful. I feel like you would travel with your business and you probably was addicted to doing that. Like if you didn't do it, I feel like it would probably be up to you. Or somebody would try to control you. Like an emperor reverse would probably tell you not to do it. Okay, we got Aries there. I also feel like there could have been some people cut off from you too. An air sign that you probably didn't want to be bothered with. And you might have ran into people that were very flirty too from your past life. But you wanted to... I feel like if somebody came towards you in a past life and they tried to come towards you like, wanting to hoe around and be, involved with you and have sex with you, unprotected and all that stuff, and try to play games with you, I feel like you would judge them immediately. And then you would get back to work. And then you would make decisions to, cut people off even more. Okay, so I feel like you were a very cutthroat person in your past life, honey. And I haven't done a reading like this in a long time, probably since like 2014, but something is telling me to get back into these type of readings. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, that's somebody's reading today for sure. Have a good day.